we're back with the Flash 5. If you haven't checked out our podcast with Tonysha Nelson, make sure you click on that. But you're going to want to hear how she answers these different 5 questions that we put together, and they range in topic. If you've seen the Flash 5, you know what I'm talking about. All right, Tonysha.
All right.
Thanks for joining us in the Flash 5. You ready to do this?
I am.
Okay. No particular order.
Okay.
What is the weirdest food combination that you enjoy?
So one is olives and grapes.
Okay.
I eat those together. It's like the whole sweet, salty thing.
A little bitter too, or no?
No. Well, olives that's one of my favorite foods.
Okay.
And then I caught myself putting the grapes with it to like counteract the salt. Then I found out from the doctor that I need to slow down on the salt. So I was like, okay, maybe that shouldn't be my snack anymore. But I feel like olives and grapes are one of like, I guess a weird one that I would do. Poutine. Now I love poutine, and you know that's a Canadian thing, right? But in most places in America, they're like, what the hell is a poutine, right? So we'll call that a weird one.
In Quebec, that's just part of the,
Listen,
everyday life.
Give me poutine, okay? Poutine me up. Love it. I mean, I like to eat all my like Thanksgiving food together. Like I like to warm up my potato salad and my macaroni salad. I like it hot.
Right.
A lot of people find that strange. Yeah, I think that's really it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question number 2. Your favorite moment or place growing up?
My favorite place growing up, I would say, would probably be Buffalo, New York. My mom's mom lived there, and that's where a lot of my mom's family lived, right? Growing up. So Buffalo holds a little sweet space in my heart. Spent every summer there, like besides Toronto where my father lived. Spent summer there, Christmas there. Even went to school there for like 6 months as a kid. So Buffalo, New York had a lot of fun. And I guess another place I would say is anywhere my grandfather lived. My granddad lived in Brooklyn, Michigan when I was a kid. Had a blast there. All my cousins would show up. We would hang out. It was like a farm. It was like a ranch. It was, a farm. He had acres and acres and lots of memories there. And then wherever he moved after that, lots of memories because one thing about my family, we're really close-knit. Close to my mom's side, close to my mom's dad's side. So anywhere they lived, those were the special moments of my upbringing. And lucky enough, I've had a lot of great moments as a kid, to be honest. I don't think I could pick out just one.
Sure.
Yeah, I've had a lot of great moments as a kid.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah.
Cool answer. What is the hardest lesson that you've had to learn to date?
The hardest lesson that I've had to learn is that you are not in control of life. You can't pray it away. You can do everything right.
Right.
Right? And you're not guaranteed happiness. Right? I've realized that you have to be on the pursuit, right? You have to claim it. You have to want it. So yeah, you can get up in the morning, go to work, pay the bills, take care of your kids, and your wife ain't happy. Or, you can go to the doctor every day and make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do and taking your meds and the clock stops.
Right.
You're not in control. And so with that lesson, I've just learned all you can do is your best. And whatever that brings you, great. You get up and you try your best. And whatever else happens, like, fuck it. In a sense.
Sure.
You can't be too hard on yourself.
Yeah.
That will get you down in the dumps. So just understanding that you're not in control and that's okay. Mm-hmm. That's what makes life kind of interesting.
Right. Couple of things that are still on your bucket list.
There's a few. I want to go to Africa. I know that's a huge continent, so it's like what country? But I need to go somewhere. I want to go somewhere there. I want to get married one day. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of things, I guess, but it's a lot of things. Just reaching different different pedestals of life and what that will bring.
Yeah, and yourself, you dabble in so many different things.
Right.
So like you said, you could take that different ways from personal
To
creative,
exactly,
entrepreneurial. So
right. So there's a lot, but definitely
Sure.
as far as like the adventure side of things, wanting to go to Africa and wanting to be married one day like that. When I was younger, that wasn't a thing for me. And being with someone for 8 years, he wanted those things. And so it goes back to that time thing. And you're not, I thought I had all the time in the world
right.
with this person. And it didn't work out that way, right? And so, just realizing I've learned that there's just importance of different things, not just monetary.
Sure.
So that's why I think for some people, they would probably say getting married but actually, yes, like finding love and being happy, that is okay. That is actually okay to want as an individual, as a woman. So and then traveling. Like I've been to like 43 countries. And I want to continue to go to different places. If there's explore. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. And then as far as work, building my business, taking it to the next level and seeing where that goes. So I want to put on a festival. So that's something on my bucket list as well. Like putting on a festival and a few of the things on my list I'm kind of working on now. So
That'd be wonderful. I wish you best of luck with that. That's great.
Definitely.
That'd be huge for you.
Yeah, that would be huge. And it's a lot of steps to it, but I'm like, I can do it. Just have to find the right time.
Question number 5. If you could travel in a time machine, or if we brought the mothership back, and you could go back to any year, what year would you like to go back to?
A year of my life.
A year in general. You could just say in general. Like, what would it be and why? Like, if you wanted to go to you said you were born in 90, but if you wanted to go to, something in the 90s, or even if there's things you've learned from other, people in your family, and you say, geez, I'd like to try 1978 randomly. I don't know, just throwing things out.
Okay, so I would need 2 time machines. Okay, so I would
You're booking 2 trips.
I'm booking 2 trips. Know that.
2 round trips.
2 round trips. Right, because I need to bring my ass back.
Yeah, you gotta bring your back.
So the 70s seems, it's weird because like this, no. See, the 70s, there's so many layers to this. The 70s seem fun. Like that whole free love and like, that aspect, Studio 54, like I would be there for damn sure. If I could put myself at an older age in the 90s, I would be there, right? Because I was born in the 90s, but like, I was like 4 and 5 when some of my favorite songs came out.
You want to tap into some of the knowledge that you have and be able to use that in the 90s.
Right, like I would want to be like, put me at like 20 in the 90s. And then, well, maybe there's 3 trips. And then as a personal one, I would probably take a time machine back to probably like 2014. And that's when, 2013, excuse me. That's when me and my boyfriend started dating.
Okay.
So I would probably go back there. Yeah. So I would be booking multiple trips.
We'll let you.
Right, exactly. Like, you have to.
Thank you for joining us for the Flash 5. Have a good one.
Thank you.